Question. Order. Order. Question number 6. Grant Robertson.
Whawhatai te rāwa. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Finance. Does he agree with National Party Finance spokesperson Bill English, quote, "We don't believe in new and more taxes. We think we can manage with the tax revenue we have"?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, yes, I do agree with my party's finance spokesman, which is more than I can say for Andrew Little, who doesn't agree with his party's finance spokesman.
Supplementary question, Mr. Speaker. Supplementary question, Mr. Speaker.
Supplementary question.
Why did he...
Order. I'm having trouble hearing because of the yelling from my left here. Grant Robertson. Well, no, it was this one that was distracting
Question.
me. Supplementary question. Grant Robertson.
In light of that answer, why then did he and John Key promise to New Zealanders in the 2014 election campaign that there would be no new taxes when he's introduced a property tax, an arrivals and departure tax, and extended the broadband tax?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the extension of broadband was certainly discussed prior to the election. As we've discussed, the tax measures are an extension of existing taxes, which the member may not have known about in his case, and the levy at the airports is a user charge, and we would expect to continue to expand the use of user charges.
Question, Mr.
Supplementary question. Grant Robertson.
What is the difference between a levy and a tax?
Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, the levy is a user charge, and that is different from an income test on national super.
That's an answer, is it? That's an answer. Supplementary question,
Supplementary
Mr. Speaker.
question. Grant Robertson.
Will every dollar collected under the regime brought into place by the Border Processing Arrivals and Departures Levy Act go towards the cost of border processing?
Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, yes, and I would imagine that every dollar of expenditure on those services is going to be heavily scrutinised by passengers, airlines, airports, and anyone else who's interested in getting those levies down, as we are.
Question, Mr.
Supplementary
Speaker.
question. Grant Robertson.
Does he stand by his statement, quote, "Further extension of the current tax on capital gains is likely to have high compliance costs, and that it is a conclusion that 3 tax inquiries several governments have come to over 20 years. If it excludes the family home like it does, it will not make much difference. If so, why has he now introduced a tax that he says he doesn't know the impact of, doesn't know how much revenue it will raise, and has such high compliance costs?"
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr. Speaker, I do stand by the statement, and part of the point of introducing a bright line test is to avoid excessive compliance costs. We've yet to see how much impact the introduction of that test will have on the housing market.
Question, Mr. Speaker.
Supplementary question. Grant Robertson.
Can he confirm his statement in the weekend that he does not know if this tax that he's introduced on property speculators will work?
Honourable Bill
The
English.
question has been about what impact we expect it will have on the Auckland housing market. The member will be familiar with the discussion. If the Auckland house prices are driven significantly by speculators turning over properties within 2 years, then the tax may have an impact. If the prices are not driven primarily by that, but are driven by other factors such as restricted supply of land or cost of construction, then it won't make much difference.
You just gave me a great answer.
Order. Question number 7. Todd McLeay.